How long does SEO take to rank website? After 2020 your website can rank. With only on-page SEO, your website can rank in between 9 to 12 months. With help of both on-page SEO and off-page SEO it will take 6 to 8 months. And with help of on-page SEO, off-page SEO plus technical SEO your website can rank in between 3 months. And if you also have unique and fresh content which never written before and if that keyword have enough search volume then your site can rank in between 1 month only. NB, here we are not discussing indexed by search engine. We talking about ranking which can bring some traffic to your site. An expert can bring result faster and an armature might not rank at all. Till date expertise and experience can't be replaced. Please note that we are assuming only doing on-page SEO. The keyword you want to have enough search volume. Your website has decent loading speed. And no search engine ever penalizes your website. Your website had a decent appealing visibility which don't irritate your user. Your website is mobile friendly. Your content has decent value to user. You never manipulate your sitemap and robot.txt file. Then only with the help of on-page SEO your website will defiantly can rank in between 9 months. In second scenario, with both on-page SEO and off-page SEO, above on-page SEO criteria plus, you didn't make any spam backlink, then only your website can rank in between 6 to 8 months. In third scenario, on-page SEO plus off-page SEO plus technical SEO, above on-page SEO criteria plus, your site loading speed good. Your sitemap excluded duplicate URL. All image properly optimized. CSS and JavaScript code is not causing an harm. Then your site can rank in between 3 months. And finally with all above criteria plus, your site has unique and fresh content your site literally can rank in between 1 month. You might have asked why the answer of the question, how long does SEO take to rank website, in 4 parts. Because everybody didn't work same way. Everybody can miss something or somebody can do almost every part. That's why result might vary. It will be more clear if you know how SEO really works. If you want to know in details how SEO really work, then there is other blog with video where we explained it properly. That might save your time. Now let's discuss some basic factor which easily doable and your website can rank faster and higher. Choose right domain name. One of the important things to remember when setting up a new site is how to choose the right domain name for it. Choosing a good domain name can make or break a site, so be careful in your decision. Your domain must reflect your business's unique selling point, as well as its location and focus. Also keep in mind the price you will be able to charge for this domain name. If possible, look around at domain name sellers to find the best deals and packages, but if you must buy one, try not to buy the first one you see. Optimize content based on user intent. In the past, the use of content marketing for marketing purposes has focused on creating a product that will answer a user's questions. In order to build an effective content marketing strategy, you need to determine the answers you want to give and then use that information to write for your users, not for your search engine ranking. For instance, if you sell health and fitness products, one of the questions you might get from your potential customers is, "What should I do for losing weight?" If you wrote an article for this question, you could answer with, "Start running, eat more vegetables, and try to live healthier." However, when you optimize content based on user intent, you write for your users and what they want to know, not for how you will rank with Google. Proper paragraph optimization. How to do proper paragraph optimization for search engines is important as this will have a big effect on your page ranking and result in more traffic. Your website is ranked based on the keywords it contains, so make sure you optimize all of your pages with targeted keywords. Your targeted keywords should include at least 3 words that are commonly searched online. These targeted keywords should be placed in the title of your article, in the first paragraph and in the last paragraph of each of the 3 pages that make up your site. Proper keyword placement. It's no secret that when it comes to writing content for your website, the keyword placement is one of the most important things you can do. However, many people don't realize that proper keyword placement is an essential part of their writing regardless of whether they're optimizing a blog or a website. This is because search engines place importance on the proper placement of keywords in order to give websites higher rankings. If you want to be successful online, you must learn about how search engines rank websites and the importance of proper keyword placement. The last thing you want is to get your website high up in the rankings only to discover that you've done a poor job of optimizing it. Keyword research and analysis. Keyword research and analysis play a crucial role in the success of any online business. When you choose to make use of the various services that are available online, your main task would be to choose the right keywords or key phrases that would best describe your products and services so that you can come up with the most suitable ones for your business online presence. The ranking of your site on the search engines is also dependent on the number of times it appears on the results page. This means that if you are a newbie and are still trying to figure out what keywords to use for your marketing campaign, the best way to start off is to invest time in doing some research. With the increasing competition online, it would do you well to try as many different things as you can, from article marketing to pay-per-click campaigns. Proper tag management. There are few terms used in tag management. Meta tag, title tag, image tag. Meta tag, write a short description which properly explain your content. Title tag, H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. Use this when necessary and don't overdo it. Image tag, use right image tag and lightweight image. Effective headline, subheading. An effective headline subheading in SEO is an important component to the success of a search engine optimization. For those who know how to write a good headline, they can gain a high PR with only one click. Many search engines still use a headline as the main text on the SERP, which means that there are still many things that should be done to improve the ranking of a certain website. A simple headline can make or break a website. It can also make or break a business. The first two sentences of a website's content to determine whether it will rank higher on Google, Yahoo, and MSN. Proper image optimization. In an age where visual search is the dominant form of online marketing, it is no wonder that webmasters and photographers are fully aware of the need for image optimization. It can be easy to think of it as something else entirely. After all, the purpose of a photograph is primarily to display a product or service. Yet in reality, there is much more to optimizing images than just plain displaying a product. Proper image optimization is about much more than just getting your photos clicked on. Rather, it is an important aspect of marketing in the digital age. Enhance user engagement. When you are working on the ways to enhance user engagement, there are several things that you should keep in mind. One of the most important things that you should keep in mind is that content needs to be well written, informative, and interesting to your readers. There are many other ways that you can go about enhancing the engagement level of your content, but in the end it will really boil down to how well you write your content. You have to spend time writing informative articles so that your readers can learn something from them. Here are some of the ways to ensure that you are writing quality content so that people enjoy reading it. Focus on organic backlink in. Now let's deal how to achieve success with organic backlinks. With so many companies online these days, it is important that you have an edge and get noticed. A lot of people will link with you, but only a few will stick around and be considered fringe or not part of the family. Here are some tips on how to get started and achieve success with your focus on organic backlinks. Use social media power. If you are looking to use social media power to get your online post ranked well in the search engines, then you are going to need to know a few things. First off, social media is a very complex tool, but like any new tool it can be hard to understand. That being said, it's easy to use, and if you can master a few techniques it can save you a lot of money in AdWords and other PPC programs. One thing that I'd recommend, especially for beginners, is learning how to use common phrases in your posts instead of using singular terms. For example, instead of writing, "buy cell phones," I'd recommend writing, "how to buy cell phones," or "best cell phones for the." Add an RSS feed subscription box. With over 1 billion people browsing the internet, how do you stand out? If you want to make the big bucks online, one of the best ways to do it is to use unique promotional tactics to drive traffic to your website. RSS feeds are one of those tactics, and now there's a great tutorial on how to add an RSS feed to drive more visitors to your website. There are tons of feeds out there, but what's the difference between all of them? If you want to know exactly how you can take advantage of feeds to drive more visitors to your site, then keep study on. Blog commenting. What exactly is blog commenting? Blog commenting refers to a close relationship between bloggers, other bloggers, and regular blog readers. It's a good way to exchange opinions, ideas or concerns about a particular blog post or what folks feel about a particular topic. Blogs are getting more popular and more people are using them to express themselves and get their emotions out there in a safe, controlled, and non-judgmental environment. It's not about you, it's about the reader of your blog. Valuable guest posting. There are many ways to engage readers in your blog, but valuing guest posting is by far one of the most effective. A valuable guest post helps you show up on the search engines and gets people interested in your blog again, which gives you a better chance at being ranked highly in the organic search results. You can post a valuable guest post almost any time of the week, but it is especially important to do so at certain times of the week. The 5-day weekend is a prime time to engage in guest posting. Here are 4 of the top places to post a guest post for your blog. Valuable forums posting. Here are some of the most valuable forums posting for SEO. These forums will provide you with the insight into what others are doing and how you can implement what they are doing to your websites. We want to create a forum for people that have the same SEO goals as us. The first thing we do is post our articles, blogs, etc. We want to get out in the community and start creating posts on these forums so people know what we are doing and how we can help them optimize their sites. Build relationships with influencers to build trust of website. Building relationships is the main objective of any great marketer. This is because building relationships will bring you closer to your prospects, as they see value in you and will trust that you have their best interest at heart. That's why most marketers neglect this concept. If you want to be successful in internet marketing, then you should learn how to build relationships. This will help you get closer to your prospects. Here are a few ways in which you can build relationships and make more money online. You can also get a lot more visitors to your site this way. Consider these 3 ways. Build presence on web. It is essential to build presence on the web, as a website is the one most important thing you can have online for promoting your business. To build your presence on the web, you need to get the attention of your customers through your website. The best way to do this is through the internet and social media. There are many online marketing services that help you with this process and let you know about all the tools that are required for building your presence on web. You need to build your presence on the web to sell your products or avail of all the services that you offer. The web helps you in getting information quickly, which enables you to respond quickly to customer needs. Use SSL certificate. If you are looking to get your website noticed by people all over the world, it is time to consider using SSL certificate for SEO. If not, you could easily find your site blacklisted and banned from the search engines. Even if you have just started your site or blog, it is a good idea to use SSL certificate for SEO. A well-designed site that uses proper coding will be accepted by the search engines. So start making your site search engine friendly today. Ensure your site is mobile friendly. More than ever before, it's essential to ensure your website is mobile friendly. With more people relying on their smartphones for everything from surfing the internet to buying products and accessorizing their cars, the need to be tap-ready is greater than ever. So it's more important than ever to ensure your website is viewable on smartphones and tablets of consumers who are taking the plunge into the tablet marketplace. Speed up your site for better ranking. If you are looking for ways to improve your Google page rank in your online business, then this article is for you. In this article, I am going to talk about how to speed up your site for better ranking in search engines. By speeding up your site, you will be able to improve your site's performance and increase your conversions by improving the website's accessibility to potential customers. Fix CSS and JavaScript crash. A lot of web browsers including Internet Explorer and Firefox, and Google Chrome suffer from a common problem which causes the entire page to crash, is CSS and JavaScript crashing. This means that you are unable to navigate your site, or enter any of the text areas. Crashing is most often caused by a software problem on your PC or by an incompatibility between your PC and the web browser you're trying to use. In order to avoid this problem, it's recommended that you're able to fix CSS and JavaScript crashes in the most effective way. Fix duplicate content issues. Many internet marketers are faced with the task of fixing duplicate content issues on their blog or website. The more unique your content is, the higher your site will rank in search engines. If you add too much duplicate content, search engines will penalize you and could drop your ranking altogether. Here are some tips to keep in mind if you find yourself faced with this issue. Create an XML sitemap. Sitemaps are very important for search engine optimization and are used in all the big websites around the world, as well as smaller sites and blogs. They are used to allow search engines to find all the different pages of your site and make sure they include all the information they need to determine where to list them. It is vital that when you build a website you make sure that you list it in every major search engine, because if you don't then you won't get any traffic and sales. So in this article we'll talk about why you need to learn how to make an XML sitemap for SEO and some places you can find them. Add structured data markup to your website. The use of structured data markup has become increasingly popular in recent years as websites have become a major part of internet culture. But with an explosion in the number of websites and web development efforts, the need to learn HTML and CSS has also increased. Register your site with Google Search Console and Bing Webmaster Tools. Register your site with Google Search Console and Bing Webmaster Tools. This is the first step to take for anybody who is planning on creating a website. You will be able to do this by going to Google and clicking on the search button. If you would like to do it manually, you can click here. It's a good idea to do both so that you can get the most out of the tools. Once you get the Google Search Console installed and ready, you will then need to go to Bing Webmaster Tools. To do this you will click on the links that are next to Search For, and then you should choose the advanced option so that you can see which areas of your website you want to monitor. You'll want to go to the bottom and click on Rack icon. You'll also want to go to the bottom of the page so that you can go to Search for Google. Once you have done this you will be able to monitor your site and see what it is doing. You can go ahead and take a look at the statistics on your site to see what the visitors are looking at. Once you've done this, go ahead and register your site with Google. Once your site is registered you will be able to write any content that you want onto it so that you can optimize it properly. Make sure to use the keywords that are in the title of the article as well as the summary and body of the article. That should give your site a great start. Please note that all those strategies are not only ranking factor in search engine. Let's be more clear, above discussed as not ranking factor. Those are best practice to rank your content. And results vary based on the degree of your actions. Bonus. There are more than 45 tools which can help you with SEO research and SEO audits. Find all those tools if you wish to. Good part is all those tools is just free to use. Get access now. For more information, please visit SEOtoolsportal.com. If you like this video, then you can subscribe this channel for future updates. And don't forget to like, share and comment. Thanks for watching.